Alright, you two, we at it again. Look, we in the other one today. We're actually getting ready to move this thing in the garage and start on it. We did find out that it is the number 2 cylinder where it's blown at. So we still got decent oil pressure. We're gonna get this thing in here and start tearing it apart. So we'll get this in here, and then the black Tacoma we're gonna move in there and get in there. But let's get this thing in there first. What's wrong with you? Taking a break from what? Being a kid? Foosball for the devil. Who's going first? Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'm gonna play one-handed, y'all, so I can film here. I'm gonna go last, so. Y'all get first person of me shooting ball, and I just took out him. Look at me, hey boy. Look, you just get taken out by an old man? Jacob, you just get taken out by an old man? All right, let's take this little fella out.
What do you say?
You better make this one, boy. Boom, one-handed, y'all. Hey, what you got to say about that? This old man come out here and beat you one-handed. Huh? Hey, you camera shy all of a sudden? Huh? You crooked arm now. It went from crooked foot to crooked arm. Oh, I better come out here and aggravate these boys a little bit today.
What video is going on that?
What are you doing? Look, I done made these kids. I'm out here. Bum knee, just got off work. I done wore these kids out. They ready to go in and take a nap. You ready to go take a nap?
Just subscribe. We haven't had a nap since Skinner.
Oh, what happened to your voice there?
I'll show it.
Shoot that. What are you doing, self-pass? Ah! Scared him. Oh, walk. Foul, double dribble, hug. Look at these little fellas. They hugging. They like each other so much they hugging out here. Ninja kick. I lost track of the ball. Oh, you psyched me out. Oh my God. What is that? What happened there?
Hey, that's a kicking ball foul.
A kicking ball? What's a kicking ball foul? What is that?
What is that?
Look. Oh, I almost had that one-handed right-handed. I ain't even right-handed. You ever notice that? I'm not even right-handed. Jake, I'm not even right-handed. I'm left-handed. Did you know that? Look, Chris got blocked by Mother Nature. Hey, what happened there? How are you gonna get blocked by a tree when it stays there all the time? Huh?
Bro, because I've never tried that shot.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Fun.
Are you tired?
Nope.
You tired? This old man comes out here and puts it on y'all, don't he?
Kind of. Comedy show.
Well, y'all, I guess that's enough horsing around for one day. So we're in the garage. Today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I still haven't got everything out of the car from going to the track Sunday. So I'm going to get everything out of the car. Once I get everything out of the car, I'm going to start on one of these two. So y'all just have to follow along. We'll start on, I think I'm going to start on the truck. The truck needs to get done. He kind of needs it back. And plus, the sooner I get that out of here, the sooner we can get the car in here and do a few more things to it and go from there, y'all. But anyway, let's get to it today. Let's finish getting you see the black cars out there. Let's finish getting everything out of it before it starts raining, and then we'll probably start on this, start tearing it apart. Let me show you what we got to do to it. So as you know, put a timing belt, cam seals, crank seal in it, but unfortunately, this cam seal's leaking. So they make a tool, you gotta take all this front cover and stuff off. They make a tool that goes between the tensioner and the pulley there, and it helps hold the tensioner apart since it is oil pressure driven. It pulls it apart so you can pull these cam gears and timing belt out. You can actually change the timing belt without actually pulling the tensioner off, so you don't have to pull the compressor off. But we gotta pull all this off anyway, because you see the radiator's messed up. He tried to fix it, and we're actually gonna put a new radiator in it. We got it in that box over there. We're gonna do valve covers, gaskets, because you can see it's leaking pretty good. So we're gonna do valve cover gaskets on both sides. Fortunately with this one, the valve cover gasket, you gotta take all the intake off just because of this one lower intake right here. So we gotta take all the intake stuff off, and yeah, so we gotta take all the intake stuff off, take the valve covers off, clean everything up, fix that seal, put a new radiator in it. Hopefully we can get that done within, you know, a decent amount of time, depending on how my work schedule is and how much we get to spend out here. But let's get to it, y'all, see what we can get done. All right, y'all, so we got the intake off. This is the inside. This thing's got, it's over 300,000, I'm not real sure. It's the first time I've had the valve cover off one of these 3.4s. But for the most part, everything looks pretty good as far as the cams and everything. Pretty cool how it works. No chain, no nothing. Just a belt runs this cam runs through, hits those gears, and turns them. So and it's just got the buckets over the valves. So we got this side off. We're gonna clean it up. We got the radiator draining. This thing is shot, y'all. It is brittle, flat. See that? Yeah, it says it's about time. It's probably got the factory set on it. So let's get these out of here, get this valve cover cleaned up, get the new valve cover on, and maybe get this side back on today. So we'll see. All right, y'all. So these valve covers, we got them cleaned up a little bit. We're not trying for no show truck here. I just wanted to be able to tell if it was leaking. So these placed in there perfectly. It also takes seals that just go down in there. Obviously these were junk. This is actually, you see, this is one of the rubber pieces of it. So anyway, yeah, they were junk. But what we did to get them in is we just use a socket. We actually, it's got a little lip right here. So we just kind of run in that lip, push in as far as I could. Got a socket the same size, tapped it in with a rubber mallet, piece of wood underneath. So that's how we got them in there. There's probably multiple ways to do it. Sure somebody knows a better way. That's how we done it. So let's get this one, this should be ready to set back on, I guess. And also, the kit we got did come with all the little rubber pieces with the metal that go on the valve cover. That's where the bolt goes. So they go on where that bolt is. I need to take that bolt out, get that one out, and then get it all done through there and there. So let's get them put on. All right, y'all, so let me show you what we got done. So we got off, valve covers on, back together. Tried to clean up a little bit. Not too worried about too much. Like I said, I just wanted to clean up enough to where I can tell if the valve covers are leaking. Dummy me was cleaning up with carb cleaner. I got a parts cleaner right there. But anyway, if I thought about it, I'll just stick them in there. But we got them back on. So I think we got left to do is put the lower, upper, throttle body, the intake, all the hoses. Put that on, we'll be done with valve covers. Then we gotta do the radiator and that front main seal in this. Also upcoming on the videos is this thing. So I know the head gasket's done for. I had water in number 2 cylinder earlier, so when I had to start it. So I had to pull the plug out, blow the water out, put the plug in, it fired up, it ran, it drove in here. But I do know the number 2 cylinder, or the head gasket's blown right at number 2 somewhere. So we're gonna do the head gasket in this. We're also doing a trans swap, doing a transmission swap, putting a 5-speed in it. So y'all stick around for that. So final, on this video, I am going to acknowledge how much weight we lost on the Supra. So, let me show you here. So this is, I call it the crash bar. It was the main bar. It went across the front from rail to rail. It was 26.5 pounds. 13, we weighed 2 buckets full of metal. 13.8, 17.6. The bumper itself weighed 12.1. That's not including the foam, which is probably a couple pounds. So it come out to 70 pounds. Everything that's off of it right now. If we put the bumper back on, we'll add another 12 pounds. There was a bunch of bolts. I did not weigh the, did I turn the power off? All right. Lock that door and shut it. So I did not weigh like the headlight motors and stuff like that. I also didn't weigh the bolts. Now, on the flip side of that, I'm just gonna call that even for the metal that we put back in when we welded the braces and stuff in. So ultimately we took off like 72 pounds off the nose of the car is roughly what it was.
Wow.
So with that being said, we're going to probably leave the front bumper off for a little while. I'll probably change it up here and there, put it on, take it off, just different things. But it looks pretty cool with it off. Leave it off for a while. We'll get tired of it, put it back on. So that's going to be it for this one, y'all. We're going to work more on, can't work on this. Can't work on that. So we're going to work more on the Tacoma, get it finished up. I want to get it finished up in amongst that. Hopefully if we have some time, I'm gonna try to get Ashley up here to work on this thing, because this is ultimately gonna be the one that she drives. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all watching, appreciate y'all subscribing, everything y'all do for us, and we'll see y'all next time.